Ultimately, what engages me is a positive work environment. It really motivates me, and just I love creative, positive atmospheres. I'm a member of the enthusiasm committee here, so we plan social events for our second floor staff members, and I feel it really cultivates a positive atmosphere, or at least tries to engage employees to get to know each other, can maybe learn new things about each other that they would have in common with each other, to strike up conversation. It's in hopes to boost the morale of staff, because it's definitely important to make staff feel that they matter. Acknowledgement is huge. It makes a world of difference, and I feel that leadership, when they acknowledge our hard work, it helps us feel validated and important.
I work with the DEI committee for finance, which means I get to help plan and execute educational events that everybody in finance can participate in. As part of the DEI committee with finance, I was able to participate in planning and putting on, it was a half-day event for Black History Month, where we all pulled our research and our skills to bring something actually in this room to a bunch of people that they were able to just go to on their lunch. A really amazing experience, because I feel like I can directly address the needs of our culture in a way that I wasn't able to previously. I highly recommend that people get involved, especially if it's something they feel passionate about, but even if it's just something they're curious about, because you can't get cultural literacy by not engaging. If you have questions, it's okay. We need to have a culture that invites questions, allows people to ask them openly, and find great answers so that we can become closer and more connected to each other.
The biggest engagement for me here is learning and education. It's just a culture change to actually be at the SSC. It's different from any place that I've worked in the past. They're very into, the employees' well-being. So they try to kind of keep us happy, give us flexible hours, give us, like I was saying, all the educational opportunities. They encourage us to sign up for as much as you can. And I just see more of that every year. I'm the head of the Tiny Talks committee. Tiny Talks, when it started, used to be just a small little thing. It would happen not necessarily every month. Because of how well it's gone, we've been able to get leadership, Pam, our director here, to kind of sponsor, like maybe we're using a company that does all of our closed captions for us instead of spending hours, trying to sit there doing it ourselves. So because of that help from leadership, we've been able to really streamline the process and make sure we have a talk every month. It's just been really great.
It feels so good to come to a job every day that you love, and you don't want to call in sick. You don't need a mental health day, because coming to work does make you feel healthy, Well, I've been here 18 years, and I'm excited to say that I still love coming to work every day. I think what makes me feel most engaged at work is when we have challenges. You get into the problem solving, and not more like a math problem. You have to figure something out, and it's a challenge, and it's just very exciting. We have a lot of that in AEC. The AEC recognition program was formed as a result of feedback we got from our employees in one of the business and finance surveys. It is really important when our leadership enables us to implement a program. And our leadership here, I believe, is very engaged in helping us out to implement programs. I believe they take the feedback very seriously. It probably is what makes me want to come to work and what makes me like my job, because I do feel like, I have a voice, I'm heard, and I participate and contribute.